What's good, guys? In this very video I'm going to show you how you can create this poster. It's going to be a beginner friendly. I'm going to take my time walking through step by step. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so we are in Photoshop. First we have to create our document. So click file new, then make sure you maintain the settings. Okay, so hit create to create your document. Now we are going to start with the background. You come to the layer panel, select adjustment layer, gradient, and make sure you change the style to radial. Then select this orange gradient. Okay, select it like that and just hit OK. Now I'm going to change the scale to 200. So I'm just going to type 200 and hit OK. Good. Now I'm going to bring in this element, right, the texture here. I'm going to bring it like this. Then I'm going to change the blend mode to multiply, all right, and reduce the opacity around 60. Okay, now let me come to filter and blur things out a little bit. So I'm just maintaining 4.6 radius and hit OK. Good. Now we are done with the creation of the background, so I'll just group everything and hit Ctrl or Command G. I'm just naming it background, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to bring in my product. Okay, so you just have to click and drag into Photoshop, right? And I'm going to adjust it, right, trying to put at the center. But you have to activate this, the alignment, so that it can really help you put it at the center. Sometimes when you do it manually, you don't really get the result, so using the alignment can really help, right? So I'm just going to do that. Good. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to bring in this water splash because I want it to look like something juicy, very attractive, so I'll right click on it and select creating clipping marks. Right now I'm going to adjust it, okay, because I want this part to show, yeah. Good. And I'll give it a layer mask and come to my toolbars and select my brush tool, right? So this is my brush settings. You can follow the settings. It is a soft round brush, hardness is 0, like that, and I'm going to paint black on it to make some parts invisible. I'm assuming that you understand how layer mask works. Okay, so I'm just dabbing, just painting some part of it. I don't want the white thing to be all over the can, right? So I think this is okay. We can group the layers. Okay, Ctrl G, Command G, and call it can. Alright, so I'm going to click and drag into the plus icon to duplicate it. Alright, and I'm just going to use my right arrow key to move it to this side. Alright, then I'm going to reduce it. Reduce it like this, right? Then rotate it, just simple as that. Okay, so let me adjust it. Alright, so I'm just going to bring this one to the top because I want the bigger one to be in front, like that. You understand? So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to duplicate this one, this copy, right? Just duplicate it, and I'm going to use my arrow, okay, my arrow key to move it to the left. Right now I'm going to hit Ctrl T and right click and select flip horizontal and use my arrow key to bring it back, right, my right arrow key. Good. Alright, so let's make small adjustments. to it, right? Yeah, something like that. I'm just using my arrow keys, okay, to make the adjustment. Yeah, I think everything is okay. So let me group them. Control G, Command G, and what should we call it? Okay, Fanta. Let's write Fanta. Okay, now everything is okay. Okay, but let me create this layer and bring it beneath it. Okay, I'm going to call it shadow. You know, the product looks kind of flat, so I want to add shadow so that it will look like something real. You know, it will give us that 3D time. I said 3D dimensions. Anyway, so check the flow, make sure it is black, run soft run brush, make a dab like that, and also hold shift and bring this down, right? Very good. Position it at the center like that. Okay, like this. Hey, this word position. Okay, so just make it like that. Looks good. Reduce the opacity. I don't want it to be more black, more deep. It won't look realistic, so that's why sometimes I reduce the opacity like that and position at the center. I think everything is good. Okay, so let's bring in our fruits, our orange, right? Click and drag it and put it on top of the window. I don't know. Yeah, and I'm going to cut it with my lasso tool, right? Just draw. Make sure it's in a rasterized form, right? Then click and drag it to the work, right? Now I'm going to position it at this place, right? You can be creative over here. You can put it at any place that you want, but for me, I'm just putting it here, right? And I'm just going to convert it to small object, right? And add some blur. Okay, I'm going to add blur, Gaussian blur, and let me see. Okay, let me reduce it 4.0 or okay, 3.6 is okay. Now with this, I'm just going to hold Alt or Option, click and drag it, and I have to duplicate it, right? So position it here at the corner like that, left corner, right? Yeah. So I'm just going to do that, and I think it's looking nice. Let me come here and select another part of this orange here like that, and just click and drag it, right? Good. So I'm going to adjust it, rotate, reduce the size, and put it here. All right, good. Yeah, like I said, you can just put it wherever you want. Just be creative. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to add blur. So I'm going to convert it to small object first, then add my blur filter, blur, Gaussian blur. I think I'm going to maintain the 3.6. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to group everything like that, and call it oranges. Is it oranges? No. Let me clean it. Let's make it oranges. What did I spell? Anyways, let me add my text. Okay, I'm using a font called what's the font? Yeah, this 44 point font or something. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, I'm going to type chill, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna type chill. I'm just adding text. You can put anything. You can write the Fanta, you can write anything. Okay, just feel free to do your thing, you know what I mean? And I'm just going to wrap it like that. right? I just want it to be like this, you know. Yeah, this shape, and I think it's looking good now. Right, so I'm going to bring in this light, you know. I'm just going to use this light as the sun, right? The son of what? Son of God. I mean sun, sun, right? So I'll change the blend mode to screen and reduce the opacity a little bit. I don't want it to be more brighter. Alright. So just adjust it this way and put it on top of the canvas like this. Alright. Okay, so adjust it. I don't want that point to show. Right. Yeah, so I want to hide it and just make the reflection be on the product. Okay. Yeah. So that's what I want, and this is, I think it's looking good. Let me bring the text on top of it so that the text will be yeah, something that you can see. So now we are going to add in this information, a footer. Right, so I'm going to change the font to Montserrat. Okay, Montserrat. So I'm not going to type everything, just click and drag, right, and reduce this, the size of it. When you click and drag, it creates a text box, okay, and it's just going to fill in with this what we call it, is it lip sim or something? Yeah, something like that. Just going to fill it with that automatic text, okay. But you can really type something there, you know, maybe say something about the product and all that. Okay, it's just a footage, so a footer. What is wrong with me? Yeah, so just position it here. I'm going to drag to create my shape like this, right, and change the fill to no fill, right here, and I think I have to change the stroke. All right, so let me change the stroke to white. All right, good. Now I want to align the text in the shape. Okay, so I'll position it very good. Yeah, let me reduce it. Yeah, I think let me make the alignment right. Okay, so I'll select everything and center it both vertically and horizontally. All right, let's group it. All right, you know, organization is really important, like I always say. All right, so I think that's all. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell. Let me see you. Bye.